Hello everybody, this is Resting Flea here. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. And welcome to what is now our Hubble Space Telescope. Yep, we're launching it. We have one relay satellite, and due to recent learnings of mine, we only need one, because there's other buildings on Kerbin that can communicate with this thing. Also, the reason why the protective shield is so weird looking is because that's the only way Kerbal Space Program would let me put it up. So, yeah, there's an explanation for that. This is what's gonna get it up there. I pray that it's gonna be enough. Because of how I use fuel, this would get a good KSP player to the moon and back. But it will not for me. I'm not very good at Kerbal Space Program sometimes. I've never launched a satellite this big before, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, I'm gonna fix up the staging on the launch pad. Sorry I haven't been getting videos out lately. It's just the cough I had the last video. It's still lingering, and it's still being a pain in my butt. So, it's starting to get better. It's starting to improve. That's why I did it. Okay, so, let's just make sure... Ooh, there's something I forgot to do. Okay, revert back to vehicle assembly. Something I have to do with the telescope itself. I need to detach it. From that, I need to put a decoupler on the engine that's on this thing, so it could detach. There. Save it down. Go. There. That should be everything we need. It's a crap load of RCS, because things like these don't usually have fins. Alright, let's get a move on. Oh god. Why? What? Why? Guess we go back to the VAB. And try again. I didn't test this, obviously. You know what? Let's, grab these decouplers. Is that gonna grab the whole decoupler and everything? Yeah, okay. That ought to do it. That ought to do it. Yeah, and everything's already hooked up for them, so... Doubling it? That should do it. Doubling always helps. Like the main Kerbal Space Program motto is, every problem can be fixed by adding more boosters. That's exactly what we just did. Let's test it. Oh yes! We're doing it! Now I have to do this right if it's gonna work. So... And the reason why I put so much fuel in it is because it has to get above the orbit of this. Or it needs to get to an orbit where it won't collide with the relay satellite, because that could end badly. Whoa. I'm just glad this thing's working. Let's just shift this thing over to the side a little bit. A little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Oh, please don't. Okay, it didn't break us. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, its relay's starting to do what it wants, what I want it. We'll wait until the apoapsis is a little higher. And now we will stop his engine. Make a maneuver at the apoapsis. And make a kind of perfect orbit. It's not necessarily over. Oh yeah, I forgot that orbit was tilted. Yeah, that or our orbit was tilted. Well, that's the maneuver, so let's just... Is it gonna warp us there? Okay, so we're there. Maneuver. Thing. Come Come on, RCS. Move! Are we out of RCS? Are you... I am so sorry about that. That came on me like crazy. We're right on it. We're not necessarily on it in that perspective. If we don't get this thing right, like right now, things are gonna end badly for us. Oh god, we're gonna go back in suboral. Forget the maneuver. Back up to prograde. No, retrograde. Get out of here. Cut that engine. Go. Oh god. We're done. We're done. Yep. Well, that sucks. I don't know if we have time to try that again. Let's get our minds off of that worry. What should we do? Let's go over here. We'll try that again next episode. We don't really have enough time right now. What should we do? Since I don't have hyper edits, what should we do? We could try building a boat. What? That's new. Never seen that before. Here, let's just get a cockpit down so we can see what some of this stuff is. That for sure is new, and it's part of the vanilla game, I think. I guess something got unplugged for a minute. Can everyone still hear me? I'm forcing them back in. They should be fine. What? Huh. Docking port stuff. Okay. Well, let's build a boat. Sorry about that little mix-up there. That was embarrassing. Oh man, I wish we could build a submarine, but I would have to have hyper edit to do that. Cause how would I transport it, honestly? And since it's a boat and the water has a lot of friction, we're gonna use 2 rapier. I put that thing way too low. Forget that crap. I can't believe we couldn't get the Hubble Space Telescope up there. I should have made the maneuver earlier. That's probably the big mistake there. Now, how are we going to get it over to the water? That's the big question. No. 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 Yeah. These better break off in the water. That's going to look stupid. 2 should be all we need, right? I'll put 3 on because the tires might pop. Never know. Alright, that should be everything. Ooh, intakes. I so almost forgot there. They need to be placed where they'll be above water. Well, that should be plenty of air for those 2 engines. Alright, let's just get this thing over to the water real quick. We might not be able to finish it, but we'll at least be able to get it to the water. I'm trying to move this thing as hard as I can. No, we're not going to have it full throttle. We're going to have it very low throttle. And we'll launch the rapiers very slowly to get us over there. Because the beach is all the way over there. Now let's do our little turn while we're only going 20 miles an hour. meters a second, sorry. Okay, now we're just cruising. Sorry about that. Yep, there's the beach. Whoop-de-doo, what's going on down there? Yep, these wheels don't like time warp. Uh-oh, did we run out of electrical charge? Because if we did, we're toast, because we're going to end up going in that way. Final stretch. Speed this up. Yeah, we're going to go in at an angle. We're not going to be able to do any more maneuvering until we get into the water. That should be all the speed we need to get us in the water. In fact, that might be too much. Can we even brake? Yeah, we can still brake. Alright, I'll leave it like that, because... there, that should have it so the wheels will break off when we hit the water. Or not. I wish I could have like a way of detaching them. But whatever. Now we use the full throttle. Dude, this thing looks like a rocket. It's moving. Like, it's going. It ain't putting up with Kerbin's crap. Who needs space? We have a boat. We have water. And we're off. Let's see how fast this thing's gonna end up going. Okay, about 12 meters a second's the peak. Ooh, look at the eerie bottom. Can we go down? Oh, no, we can't go down. Or can we? No, we can't go down. We should try that one day. Try and explore the depths of Kerbin. Alright, but for right now, we have a little boat out on Kerbin going to explore. It's kind of on a trajectory to that island over there. You know what? We'll stop it right there. I'm away from the friction of the water to stop it. And we'll simply return to the Space Center, and we'll see if this thing is still here. Let's go to the tracking station. Yep, it's still in the water. Our little boat is on a heads-on trajectory here. Alright, how's our relay satellite doing? Ah. Look at that, that's cool. Alright, well, I think that's all the time we have. Next video, I think we're going to try to, we're going to tweak the launcher so that we can actually get to space. And we're going to try and launch the Hubble Space Telescope again. Simple as that. Until next time, I am the Resting Flea. I hope you enjoyed. See you all in the next video.